this every play. Curry, yes.
This is Stephen Curry, 3-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA MVP, 6-time All-Star, and wildly considered the greatest shooter of all time.
Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
This is me, Cammy Boy, 27-year-old fat vegetarian, once a very average basketballer and has never made a three-pointer in a game in my life. Certified athlete. Obviously, there's a huge discrepancy between these two athletes, which is something I'm looking to close because I just joined a local old boys Div 4 basketball team and I want to be able to pull up from beyond the perimeter and not look like a total moose. So I spent 1 week trying to shoot 100 threes a day. Can I get to the same level as the greatest shooter of all time, Stephen Curry, in only 1 week? Probably not, but let's give it a go. Firstly, let's have a look at how Steph Curry shoots the ball. Bends his legs, raises the ball, and puts it in the hoop. Boom, nailed. The first 100 shots was more of a basis of how good I could actually shoot from beyond the perimeter. I wasn't expecting much. Not much at all, to be fair. And you'll be surprised that I actually went worse than expected. It took me over 30 shots to actually get the ball in the fucking hole. This is most likely due to me trying to shoot the three-pointers at 6:30 a.m. when it's been colder than New York City in the 2004 epic starring Jake Gyllenhaal, The Day After Tomorrow, which is probably even more relevant in modern society because the fat rich white fellas in charge won't fucking listen to the environmental hippies telling them that their egos and businesses aren't as important as the earth being frozen over or burnt to the fucking ground. Like you can band together and fix the Notre Dame, but when the fucking Amazon starts burning down, you're nowhere to be seen. Where do you get off? So after the first ball went in around the 30 shot mark, I got a little streak going and managed to end up with 14 made from 100. Yep, I got a lot of work to do if I want to be considered as good as Steph Curry within the week. The next time I could get back onto the court was the next day's night, and I was ready to progress from beyond the perimeter. Which didn't happen at all because I only managed 12 this time from more shots because apparently I failed counting in year 2 and thought 104 was the same as 100. I was severely frustrated. How can I be as good as Steph Curry in 1 week when I can't even get more than 20 shots in? So I had to go back to school and really study up as to how Steph Curry gets it in. Bends his legs, raises the ball and puts it in the hoop. Boom, nailed. Time for day 3. And armed with my new knowledge of the Stephen Curry shot, I headed back to the court looking for any positives to bring to my Div 3 old boys team. And I hit 20. New bloody high score. Time for a severely outdated meme to show how stoked I was. Success. I was happy, and I slept like a young legend in anticipation for day 4. I took to the court and I began shooting.
I've taken 42 shots and I've already hit 12. That's better than the second time I did this.
Hang on, what's that smell? Oh, it's momentum. What they say about athletes not being all that smart is true, because not only did I lose count and shoot 106 shots instead of 100, I thought I'd actually counted 103.
Got 23 of 103.
I'd taken what I'd learnt from my day 2 cram and managed a new high score. I was on a roll, baby. Bridging the gap from 27-year-old fat vegetarian Cammy Doyle to 3-time NBA champion and 2015 NBA three-point shootout champion, Steph Curry. So I decided to throw myself straight back into the action and go for another 100. What, Cam? Are you the most dedicated person I know? Well, yes, I am. For my 5th 100-ish shooting installment, I decided to alternate sides from shooting beyond the arc to see if that yielded any better results, you know? And it did, kinda. What it did do was yield an even better, worse memory than before, as I completely forgot how many shots I'd taken and wound up yeeting 119 bombs at the rim, to which I got 19 in. And after this lackluster effort, I knew I had to go full Troy Bolton and get my head in the game. On the 6th version of the 100 shot attempts, I returned to shooting from left to right out in front of the basket. I slowed down and really tried to focus on the consistency of my action. I wanted to find something that I could replicate, shot after shot after shot after shot. I actually only ended up shooting like 99, but I got in my best score for 99 shots, and that was 24! Still very average, but it deserves another reboot of the severely outdated meme format. Success, kid. Just like straight after my 4th attempt, I thought I should try and maintain this hot hand and jump straight back in for another round of 100 attempts to round out this little experiment of accuracy and athleticism. And I was pretty stoked to conclude the week with a respectable, for my standard, score of 25 from 108, and thus finished my week of trying to be as good as Steph Curry from beyond the arc. But how did I go in comparison to the 3-point sniper? Did I get even close to Stephen Curry's career 3-point field goal percentage? From the 736 shots I yeeted across the week, I made a whopping 137, giving me a field goal percentage of 18.6. Compared to Stephen Curry's career 3-point field goal percentage of, oh for f***'s sake, nope, not even close. Of the 5,690 shots Stephen Curry has attempted in the NBA at the time of recording this experiment, he has hit 2,483 triples. My experiment failed. Who knew a professional athlete would be considerably better than a bloke who never practices? If you enjoyed this experiment, please consider giving this video a like, or maybe comment down below. Or maybe even consider subscribing. Or maybe even consider contributing to my Patreon, so you can tell me what to do, when to do, and how to do. Would appreciate it immensely. Anyway, see you soon. Love you.